Welcome to fuelforsuccess.com. My name is MD Ahmed. Fuel for Success is a place where we share real world knowledge for real world success. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about how we can travel in time to become successful. Yes, we all are time travelers. Now, this may come across as a stupid or a ridiculous notion, but then if you look at it, and try to understand what I'm trying to convey here, you would know that we all, you and I and everybody around us, we all travel in time. Now, the time that I am referring to is the time that our mind keeps, all right? Not the clock, our mind. So our mind, travels in the past. Our mind, travels to the present, and our mind travels to the future. But what happens is people who do not achieve their desired goals, they do something very different when they travel in time inside their head. What they do is, compared to people who achieve well-being and balance in life, people who don't achieve well-being and balance in life, what they do is when they travel to the past inside their mind, their focus is on all the things that went wrong in their life. All the bad experiences, and they wallow there, as a time traveler, they are there and they keep looking at what went wrong. And because of that, they do not feel good in the present moment. And even though they might have the goals that they want to achieve and make their future better, the chances are very slim, because when you look at the past and start feeling bad in the present moment, your current state will affect your performance and makes it very difficult for you to create a future that you desire. And there is another type of time traveler. Now, this person goes to the past, looks at the past in a very, all the negative experiences and all that, feels bad, and now, in the present moment, feeling bad, thinks about a future that is also dark and gloomy. That is not good. That is negative and bad. All right? Now, this person is like, this happened in the past and it's going to repeat. All right, I did not do well in the past in the exams, and that is exactly what is going to happen in the future. I suffered losses in business, so I'll not be able to do well in the business world in the future. I was bad at relationships in the past, and I had a lot of breakups, or maybe a divorce and all that. So that is what is going to happen in the future. So I'm going to resist getting into loving and meaningful relationships because they don't exist. So now you see, people who do not achieve, there are two types. Like I said, number one, they go to the past and they are focusing on the negative. But then there is a kind who thinks that the future can be different, but then because a person feels negative, does not perform well. And the other person is like focusing on the negative, is negative now and thinking of the future in a negative manner. But then what successful people do is, if you look at Amitabh Bachchan ji or maybe even Arshad Varsi, the way they made a comeback, there was a time when Arshad Varsi could not make it after a couple of movies and all that, but then he made a comeback in Munna Bhai MBBS. Now, usually what happens with people who make a comeback, be it actors or be it business people or be it even students or anybody for that matter, people who succeed, what they do is they are time travelers, we all are. They go to the past, though they have their share of bad experiences, negative experiences and all that, but then they choose to focus on the things that actually work good in the past. And if they don't find anything good in the past, what they at least do is they get inspired by looking at the pain that they experienced in the past and feeling that inspiration. All right, they get pumped up in the present moment and think of the future, which is very different compared to the past. If at all the past was gloomy and dark, they think of a very bright, a brilliant, a splendid, a very successful, a fabulous, a stylish future. And feeling pumped up, they work towards that future. And because in the present moment, they feel good and work, the performance increases and the probability of succeeding increases. So it's very simple, but then it's not easy to do this. Now, if you want to have more understanding, I suggest that you click on the link in the description where I talk about how you can overcome your bad experiences. If at all people have screwed you in the past, if you have had a lot of screw-ups in the past, how you can unscrew yourself and move ahead in life. It's actually a strategy session. I'm giving it to you as a complimentary session. So do watch it. Be a time traveler, and a time traveler who creates his own future, who makes use of his past and remains in the present moment to increase productivity. You were listening to MD Ahmed. Like, share, hit the bell icon, subscribe. You can also subscribe to my podcast on Apple and Spotify and different platforms. Looking forward to have you in another session. And yes, Go register at fuelforsuccess.com. That way you can stay in touch with us. And whenever we have these free masterclasses or programs that are not free, but then very valuable and programs that can create tremendous amount of value in your life, we will keep you updated. So stay in touch. Go register now. Be a time traveler who succeeds in life. See you.